One of the two favorite roles I talk about are not because they were the most literary plays or that I did my very best work. It was because of the fun I had doing something that was entirely different from how I'm usually cast. This play, called Kimberly, Akimbo, was about a girl who unfortunately had progeria. Progeria is a disease that I call galloping senility. A child is born with some kind of chromosomes where they age very quickly, so that the girl of 16 looks like me, but she still has the spirit and the personality of a 16-year-old teenager. Well, I got that role, and I loved the way they costumed me. I wore torn blue jeans, boots. My hair was spiked with a little barrette at the end of every spike. The best thing of all was I got to talk real sassy to my parents, and I had a 17-year-old boyfriend who was a schoolmate. We actually had a love scene. I want to tell you, that felt like it would be a little grotesque. But Steve Haggard was a good sport, and we steeled ourselves and we did our love scene, and after that it was easy. It was a delightful play, and one of the things I remember about a Red Orchid Theater was the artistic director was Guy Swearingen. I had played the lead in a two-handed play with Guy at the Steppenwolf Garage. He played my son, who was mentally challenged. It was a very fine play by Mia McCullough and got great reviews. In fact, Richard Christensen remembers it in his book about Chicago theater. But to get back to A Red Orchid, one night I came in and I see a young man vacuuming the floor. I thought, how nice, everybody helps. I found out later that that young man was Michael Shannon, who was in on the founding of Red Orchid Theater several years before, was now a star in Hollywood. But he comes back to Chicago once in a while for his base, and he was helping out at the theater. When I learned who it was, I was astounded. But the nicest thing of all was when I saw Michael, just last year he came back to be in a play at Red Orchid. He's so loyal. He saw me in the lobby and he said, "Hello, Roz." Well, I thought, there is a gentleman to remember me from when I worked at Red Orchid several years ago. After all the adventures he's had meeting new actors and playwrights and cast of characters in the city and Broadway and Hollywood, that he would remember Roz from A Red Orchid Theater. I will always be a fan.